it didn't happen. So from the what position? Stop there, stop. For what position? From here. Why? Why? Because, say it again.
That's where you start the drills.
To he not worrying about, now what I want is the drill, the drop, keep the same way, and the second part be the same way. I don't want to hear start worrying about coming from his time. That's why when today we're talking about the junior rules, I say I'm a favor to we doing from here. Because we're still developing those kids. I don't see nothing wrong to keep and do it from here. Maybe for you 16 or 17 years old and you got to go international meet, yes, you maybe start to thinking different. But when we're thinking now all over, no more gymnasts, no big talent gymnasts, people that been growing, people that need to continue development, nothing wrong with coming from here. Because you don't want to come here and then stop, and that's what we see. We go here, stop, and then we want to drop. No. So you maybe can do pitch and handstand because you're strong, because you do so many times. We sometimes do the wrong technique and happen. But now, to do pitch DM, to do pitch full, to do pitch and one bar and landing right there, nope, not gonna happen. And then I'm prefer for young athletes from here to here. I'm more worrying about the second part than where you come from. I don't know, any question? You agree with me? No?
I like how you broke it up into two parts.
Say it again?
You spend time, I like how you broke it up into two parts, and you spend time developing the drop, drop, drop. And then, you know what? They can do that part now. You forget about swinging and standing on the bars. I abbreviate SOB, stand on bars. Okay, and then just work on the second half of it.
And believe me, if some kids is gonna learning fast, some kid not. You're gonna be surprised a kid going to the gym, first day drill, and then they show you pitch 45 degree. And you go like, what? First day drill, they wanna do it. They see so many times, they already here. They already having here. And you see kids that you've been like for 2 years and they still not doing good. We all have those kids.
Yeah.
You know, I have both sides, the good ones and the really bad ones. So we all have that. If we don't have that, we're not lucky. So one more. That one was to handstand, and now from handstand, lay that one. Stop. Okay. Yeah.
What do you think about the shoulder thing?
The pushing,
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Some of the guys feel confident in pushing. Some of the guys not feel confident yet and not pushing. That's being happening with the time and what you need to do. Because you only doing pitch, obviously you're not gonna need an extra push. But if you start doing pitch half or pitch diameter or pitch full, you yourself, you're gonna start to look in that push.
I mean, I'm talking about like this swinging with the shoulders. Instead of swinging down already with the shoulders pushing down, going in and out.
You know what? It's some people using that to create more power. That's style wise, you know. That's really
Since it is one more step to do, it makes it a little harder for the teacher to understand when do I start pushing. So just start all the way there and
that's coming sometime natural. How I'm teaching the drop from handstand. So and I have that in video. Sorry about that. So I'm gonna start doing the jumping higher and higher and higher and higher to go to that position. Same thing with the giant. Start with the higher to get to that position. So this is my elite gymnast. So even with him, look in the first pitch. Can you start over again? You see, he's a junior guy. Look at his drop. It's even deep. You see? It's even more deep. You see what I'm saying, going back? So, why he's doing more deep than other guy? Because he been doing for more time. He feel more confident. Obviously, he's doing pitch half, he's doing Tejada. But you see, one thing that I'm talking about, go back a little bit, Just a little bit. Go to this position.
Forward?
Yeah, right. You see the draw. Now, when you start mastering the pitch, you never get to this position. You understand it? You're always right here, like you told me about it. But why he can do this? Because he already noticed this drop. So he feeling when the deep draw have to be and when he have to open. And this is repetition. Like I said before, it's more time you do it, more time you have it. More time. You see, when I teach in one skill, and we working in one skill specific, I'm not doing one. I'm always saying, my guys, you do 3 or more. And really, I'm trying to do 5 and 1 turn without getting down and using chalk. Why? What I said before, created confidence. Do you understand it? So, even when you're in elite level, and we're gonna work in pitch for bases, because we do bases all the time, you need it to getting better. So I tell him 5 set of 5 pitches, 5 set of 5 giants, 5 set of 5 diameters. Why? To create it. First, I don't know how to say this in Spanish and English. We call it estereotipo dinámico, but estereotipo dinámico means like you thinking when you're walking, this is coming dynamic for you. This is normal for you. You're doing so many times that you're not even thinking. So when we sometimes do the skills, we have to make it those skills become say it again? Instinct. So even when you do wrong, you can find the way to finish it. So like when you're walking and you step in here, you go, you didn't work. It's exactly like that. And the only thing that giving you that is the repetition. And not repetition one time, multiple repetition. Many times. No one thinking and do circus on pommel horse anymore. It's right there. Or giants in a high bar. Nobody thinking like the guy giant is already there. You know what I mean? And some guys, the pitches is already there, the flares, the double, and then this is about gymnastics. More repetition, more confidence, more room to growing up, and more knowledge. As a gymnast, you have more knowledge. You know how many gymnasts trying to do double, and from the back apron they know not gonna happen, and they do full back out, bang, they continue the routine. And people say, how smart he is. Well, yeah, he's smart. But the smart because he knows already the rondo back apron was wrong. He's doing so many times that he felt when the rondo back apron come wrong. You know, all the guy that's supposed to do and people are pitch full, and he feel the grip wrong, and he just do pitch. And then he do giant, and the coach will go, oh, well, giant coming after. But he looking for the place where he feel confident to do the pitch full. So that's happen when you repeat, you know your body. You know what you do wrong. And some guys feel confident, like you say, pushing the shoulders. Some guys not. There's nothing wrong with that. I just giving you idea what is the best way to do good pitch, but you can find it another way. So any question about pitch and handstand?
That looks like right before a Takamoto or a jam. Do you use the jam and strap bars?
Say it again.
That looks like right before you go out to a Takamoto or a jam. Do you use that for strap bar? Or?
Oh, you're talking about high bar now?
No, the peach, but for the same technique.
What do you
Same
mean?
technique using the stalder and then.
Yeah, kind of
Jam.
like same. Yeah,
Do you
yeah,
use
you're
that a
right.
lot when
Yeah.
when you teach peach, Dan?
I doing a lot of drills, and like you was early watching the.
Yeah, how's that?
That's what I'm using. It's the same thing with the team. So no question about pitch and handstand.
Yeah, when should you do like, so some coaches I know prefer like kind of like hollow, and some prefer like, you know, Stalter style. Which do you find to be more
That's a
efficient?
good question. When you do the hollow,
Yeah.
like a free hand technique, there's nothing wrong with that technique. I using for different skill, for different pitch. That's what I want to talking about. So good introduction for you. So to do the handstand, no problem. I used to have in the past a gymnast to doing pitch this way, and nothing wrong. Now, what the problem that we have with that is when you looking for more power to do different pitch, like pitch the end, like pitch full. So you need a more
Oh, like weight at the
more
bottom.
power, more swing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But now, if I want to teach in Tejada and P-bar, that's the technique that I do. And it's too bad that I didn't bring my guy video doing that. I thinking on the plane, shoot, because that's different. Why? I teach in pitch, strata cut, to development pitch Tejada, and now because you only can do two pitch, you gotta start creating how getting three pitches without doing without getting deduction. So the technique for those skills, I'm prefer. Don't listen. I'm not a master of the whatever I say. You can check it for yourself and using your own intensity. You know, your own thinking. For a skill like Tejada, pitch to cut, I like that draw. I like this draw. Why? Because what you're looking for is speed. You're not looking for golden handstand. The reason why you're going here is to open in a handstand. You understand? Now, you want to do this to open in a handstand to do back flip? I want to see that. So what are you looking for? Speed. And then for speed, you want the most close your body physical. The most close your body to your hips. You're going like fast.
Right.
Do you understand it?
Oh yeah.
And for pitch throttle cut. That's what I say. This is for pitch handstand or pitch half or pitch diameter. And some people have a gymnast who very good on people and never do this drop. Never. You do pitch half and pitch full and almost pitch the end with that technique. No way. I'm being trying to do this technique and he can't. So any other question?
Whether it's a peach or a giant, when you first teaching the drop, do you tell them about dropping the wrist at all?
Good question. That's why I put him in this position.